Hey everyone, I have some information for you. It is Thursday where I'm at, and depending on when you see this video or where you're at, it's Thursday evening now. And I've been writing this book, as I told you before, about how to create magic through the body. And the interesting thing is, more and more wants to be said in the book, and I'm just free flowing and I'm writing everything down that wants to be there. And then at one point, I will put all the parts where they should go, because at this moment in time, it's one big mess of information. And there's something really interesting that came, which is the 7 Hermetic principles and how you can use the body to follow the laws of the 7 Hermetic principles. So I will give you what they state, and what you're hearing now is my cat scratching his nails, and he just stopped. Okay, so the principles are these. The principle of mentalism, which means all is mind. The principle of correspondence, which means as within, so without, as above, so below. The principle of vibration. Everything vibrates, everything is energy in different densities. The principle of polarity. Everything is the same thing but in a different degree. So for instance, love and hate are the same thing but in a different degree. And you know that sometimes you definitely experience this, that sometimes you love someone really dearly, that you can in an instant feel feelings of hate towards them, and the other way around is also pretty easy. Which is not strange, because they are on the same pole, they're just opposites of the pole. So it's the same, but it differs in degree. And this also goes for lots of money and not so much money, which I will get into in a second. So then you have the principle of rhythm, which I want to talk about now, the principle of cause and effect, and the principle of gender, which means that everything has a masculine and a feminine to it. So the principle of rhythm, which is a really interesting one that I want to talk about now. The principle of rhythm means what goes up must come down. The pendulum swings to the left and it swings to the right. And at one point you reach a balance point. When you look at the principle of polarity and you have a pole of, let's say, money, and at the far right you have a lot of money, and on the far left there is no money. What the principle of rhythm actually says is, if you're in the middle, let's say you're in the middle of it, or the pendulum is in the middle, and then it swings to the right, which means a lot of money. According to the law of rhythm, when you don't interfere and everything is balanced, then it will swing as much to the left as well, which means that on balance there is 0. And I was looking into this and I thought, okay, but there must be a way to interfere with this. And there is a way to interfere with this. And this way is by transmuting the pendulum swing to go to the left, assuming that to the left is less money on the pole and to the right is a lot of money. That's just how I see it in my mind's eye. Might be different for you. Potato, potato. It's not what this is about. This is about, okay, how do I prevent the pendulum from swinging as much to the left when it has swung to the right? And that is through transmutation. So how do you transmute then? How do you use your body to transmute, to make sure that you don't balance out this pendulum swing of going on this pole to a lot of money to nothing, where you on balance have nothing? So you do this by relief, feeling relief in the body. You do this by being joyful in this moment. You do this by, when you have a fear of this being this way, of understanding this principle of rhythm, this what goes up must come down principle, what goes far to the left must go far to the right, by understanding that you can interfere, no pun intended, that you can interfere with this process. And so, as I said, actively you can feel relief in the body, you can feel joy, you know that you are the operant power, and that through joy and through laughter and through happiness, you can interfere with this law of rhythm. It is also what Neville calls be a meek man. So being indifferent, being, well, this won't happen to me because I'm in control. All is mind. Remember, that's also one of the laws. All is mind. So everything that you think about, you bring about. Everything is first a thought, and then it exists in the realm of probabilities, and the thing that will come out of it is what you put most energy in. So, yeah. Is there anything else that I can add to this? No. I think this is it for now. Or actually, I don't think this is it for now. Listen to it again. Maybe you have questions. If you're like, but I don't completely get this and this, then just say something in the comments and I'll get back to you. And this is it for now. And this is the third time that I said it. If there is anything else that you would love for me to talk about, also let me know. On Sunday, there are 2 videos awaiting you that I am pretty excited about. Well, especially one, because one of them, you will see, is helps you to release judgment about your physical body. And why would you want to release judgments about your physical body? Because it's energy that you are misusing, that you are spending, as Neville would say, don't spend but invest. And this energy you can use way, 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 way better to go towards your dreams. Okay, this is it. Wishing you a beautiful evening, and let me know what you think of this information and if it's helpful for you. And any feedback would be very much appreciated. Okay, bye bye.